I'm ready to shoot the hell to another video. Today we are going to be playing, well not playing, but today we are going to be making Town of Salem, Town of Salem. As you guys could already see, I've already made some of the houses. I just need this house, a house over there, a house over there, and a house over there. And also, Cold Panda just kind of like mess with explosives over here and stuff. Whatever. What I'm making, because no one's gonna go here anyway. So, wait, so I'm gonna show you it already, but if you guys don't know what Town of Salem or Town of Salem is, it's basically a game on your computer or laptop or anything like that, on an Android. I don't play it on Android because I don't have an Android. I have an Apple iPhone. So an iPhone, not Android. So I use it on my computer. I think most people do it on their computer / laptop. I use laptop. I don't have a computer. My computer is too slow. Yeah. Anyway, it's basically a game where you could play on Android or your laptop or your computer. And all you have to do is look up Town of Salem, and it is made by Blank Media Games. You have to allow the the little puzzle piece thing. It begins with an A. I forgot what it's called. But yeah, you have to allow that and do all that stuff. And then unless it just gets you in the game, then you have to make an account and stuff. And now let's say how the game actually works. So the game works. So it's an online game, which means there are many people playing in one game. Now you can once you get in a game, you have to name yourself. If you don't name yourself, then it gives you an auto name, an auto selected name. Like for example, John Smith or what are those other? Well, John Smith. John Smith is the only one I can remember. I've been playing the game a long time. Yeah, so like, William, like William or something, just like random auto-selected names. And then it's your role. So you could either be a town, a mafia, a neutral evil, or neutral killing in the regular mode. In the COVID mode, which is a DLC, which you don't have to get it. I don't have it because I don't pay money for games unless it's skin for Minecraft. Anyway, as I was saying, you could be things like witches. You could be. Now, let me explain to you guys what towns and mafia, what the roles mean. So town means that, you see this box over here? It says innocent. This is what towns mean. This right here is what towns mean. They're innocent. They could either protect you, they could do nothing, but have more worthy of votes, like the mayor. They could heal you, like the doctors. Some. I'm talking about some. There's TI, to just tell and investigate, which is investigator, lookout, spy, and sheriff. And so basically they could, and there's also one called a retributionist, which brings you back to life. So it's basically the good people who don't like evil. Then we have the mafia. The mafia are guilty. They are an organization group who likes to kill people. Now I'm gonna talk while I'm building because I don't want you guys to just get bored of me talking. Okay, so the mafia is basically a group of people who like to kill people, and they always include a godfather and I believe a mafioso, unless it's all any. But some random. But if you have random moths on, then there could be a godfather, a mafioso, a disguiser, a consort, which a disguiser disguises themselves as a different role. What? Wait, what? Why is there? Okay, I'm just gonna ignore that for now. Anyway, which could be okay. So I was saying in the game, and you could also be a consort, which roleblocks, which means you can't do your role, which is similar to an escort, but an escort is the town version of. Is the good version, you could say, of the good version of the consort, however you say it. And then you could also be a consigliere, which a consigliere is basically the evil version of an investigator. So, yeah. And I think those are all the mobs. Oh no, there's also a framer, which can frame someone, and if a sheriff investigates them, or if an investigator investigates them, then the sheriff will come. Then the sheriff would see them as a suspect, suspicious, and the investigator, when the person that they investigate is framed, then it would say either a framer, a mafia, I believe, or a vampire. I think those are the options for if someone is framed. And then there's also a forger, which rewrites the wills of people, which the wills are basically the death notes for when they died, and people could read them and stuff. And I think the last one is the blackmailer, which the blackmailer could basically just choose someone so they can choose someone out of everyone in the game who cannot speak the next day. And then there's mutual killing. I'm going to go to next. Mutual killing includes the vampires, as I mentioned before. Includes vampires, werewolves, and serial killers. Now the serial killer basically just wants to kill everyone. When it's either the serial killer or the moth who's gonna win, people usually choose the moth to win because it's more fair for the moth to win, because then more people are safe, or more people win. So, yeah, awkward. And serial killers basically just want to kill anyone. Whenever a jailer, which there is jailers in the game, which are cops. They arrest you and ask you questions, and if they think you're bad, then they execute you. Anyway, so whenever a whenever oh my god, I have a major brain fart. Okay, so we were talking about the serial killer. So whenever a jailer jails the serial killer, then the serial killer kills the jailer. Like and the same as for a werewolf. Now that I talked about the serial killer, we could talk about the werewolf. The werewolf only comes out every twice a day. So like the first night it can't kill anyone. The second night it can kill someone. The third night it can't. The fourth night it can, and it just keeps going in that order. And then that's how it goes. And then there is there's also the arsonist, which basically puts people on fire. And so first they have to douse people, which means that they douse them in. They basically douse them in gasoline, and then once they've doused them in gasoline, then once they douse everyone they want to kill in that gasoline, then they will click on themselves. And once they click on themselves, that means that well, everyone's getting letting up. Everyone's gonna be letting up. Just like those guys who's whatever that song is. I was like, light it up, light it up. Yep, that's how the arsonist works. And then I think that's all. Oh no, then there's the vampire, which basically bites players, and yeah, they basically bite players. But if they bite a mafia, then the mafia dies. And also, as I forgot to say, for the werewolf and the serial killer, if anyone visits the werewolf or the serial killer, then the person who visits them dies, as along goes with the veteran, and the arsonist, if anyone visits the person they douse, then the person that visits the person who got doused also dies. And yeah. And then I want to also talk about the medium, which the medium is basically a person who could talk to the dead through, even though they're alive. So they're basically a psychic. And then now let's talk about the neutral Sorry guys, my controller totally got my controller died. like right when I was talking, the controller died. So anyway, as I was saying, there is neutral killing, neutral evil, which includes the witch. Which includes the witch. The witch, executioner, jester, and I think that's it. Oh yeah, and survivor. So the witch basically chooses someone and makes them do whatever they're gonna do on someone else. And the survivor just survives. No one would want to kill them because they're a survivor, and the survivor could win with anyone in the game. The executioner has a target in the game. And they have to try to get their target lynched. If their target dies without getting lynched, well, if they get lynched, then the executioner wins automatically. The game still goes on. But if their target dies and doesn't get lynched, then the executioner turns into a jester. So basically, the jester just wants to like kill himself. They want people to lynch him. And if people lynch him, everyone who votes guilty on him, the jester haunts them and decides one person to kill. So now we could talk about some like roles and stuff. Like the vigilante. The vigilante could shoot someone, and if they shoot an evil person, then they shoot an evil person. The evil guy dies. But if they shoot an innocent person, then but if they kill a town or an innocent person, then they will die the next day. At night they will die of guilt because they killed an innocent person. The veterinarian, however you want to say it, has 3 alerts, and whenever they have their alert on, and someone visits them, then whoever visited them will die, either if they're innocent or evil, or neutral evil, or neutral killing, or mafia, or any of that, just anyone who visits them. Then there's the transporter. And then there's the transporter, who just transports someone with someone else from one place to another. And it could change the game. Let's say a mafia named Banana wants to kill someone named Grapes, but the transporter switches Apple with Grapes. So then instead of killing grapes, they kill apple. So, and then also, if a transporter switches a mafia with another mafia, then the two mafias, like imagine like banana and pears are both mafia, and the transporter switches grapes with pear, then banana, instead of killing grapes, will kill pear because of the transporter. And then there is also spy, which spy can see who mafia visits. They used to be able to hear them, but not anymore. I just got a comment. Let me see what the comment is. Yes, red pandas. Dun, dun, dun. Well, anyway, as I was saying, as I was saying, there that, and there are also lookouts, which lookouts look at one specific person and decide who they will look out for, and then if somebody visits the person they're looking out for, then they could see who visits them. So if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, someone's commenting on my live, and I said so what's your name on PlayStation? Okay. And then this is the moon. Let's see what we call some more things. I'll do it. Next up we have this house. Where's your book? I used to have an old time Sailor Moon, but it was on my old account, but okay. And there's some stuff. Okay, this is going to be a beach. And no. No. This is gonna be the lookout, aka the because this is gonna be the lookout. So basically the lookout goes to someone's house. Okay, next is Recent role could be a vampire hunter, which basically kills vampires whenever vampires try to kill them. Or they could just, yeah. There's also, okay, I already said what medium is. There's also a, what else is there? A doctor, which, as I said, heals people to make sure they don't die. Bodyguards could put their vest on someone. I totally forgot what I was talking about. I'm just gonna stop talking about how the roles are. I'm just gonna start talking about like making stuff. So, yeah. So the Godfather is the leader of an organization. Evil of an organization. Also, I might name this sentence like Godfather Sword or Evil Sword or Death Sword. Death Match. Oh wait, no, Mafia. Godfather Sword. Only use if mafioso is down. So Godfather could only kill someone if mafioso is down. And when mafioso is not down, then they do kill someone. Than that, they don't kill. They don't kill anyone. They also need a will. How can I forget that they also need a will? Let me just put that up there, up there. 'Cause I need some books. I want some books. And bam. Okay. So now I'm going to save the game because I don't want anything bad to happen. And guys, it's going to be the end of part 1. I'll see you guys. Well, not part 1. There's not going to be any part 2. So this is the end of the video. So I'll see you guys in the next one. And hopefully we can play this game soon. And peace out.